that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, one of our viewers wrote in yesterday, and I can't, correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan, I might be paraphrasing this a little bit, but basically said the director of Venom 3 has said that Knull is going to have other movies.
Right.
And I think they might have even said the MCU. I can't remember that at any rate, but I hadn't heard that yet.
Yeah.
Well, sure enough, I went and read it, and yep, not the MCU, but according to Cinema Blend here, Venom 3 concludes Eddie Brock's story. Tom Hardy is done. But the director's comments on the film's big bad, Knull, have made me hype for what's to come. This is what she said. The director of Venom 3 said this. We were all, and remember, she also wrote the first two Venom movies. We were always aware of Knull, but we knew that we needed to lay the foundation of the Venom character and his relationship with Eddie before introducing him. This is just the beginning of Knull. Now, she clarifies a little bit when she goes on to say this. We're in spoiler territory now, and we hope some of the fun of watching this movie is not knowing what will happen. But trust me, we know full well how important Knull is to the fans. So, just as we lay the foundation for Venom, we hope we are doing the same for Knull. The King in Black is way too powerful for a one and done. This film introduces Knull, but it just touches the beginnings of his story. Marvel's greatest film villains are developed over time. Here, Knull is the threat lurking behind the danger that tests the absolute limits of Eddie and Venom's partnership. But it's their relationship that remains the heart of the story. From the beginning, Tom and I always envisioned that this particular Eddie Venom story would be told in 3 parts, and the story arc would climax with a third film for reasons the movie will reveal. So, what is clear is that Knull ain't just going to show up and then get killed by Venom and whatever symbiote allies he has and be done. He's not a one and done. But John, one might say, and I am saying, if Tom Hardy's done and the Venom character is done, what are they going to do with Knull? Apparently, Sony's got plans. I don't know what they are, but they include maybe unifying their disparate universe and having Knull as the big bad guy in the background. Now, many of you guys will be quick to point out, well, you know, there's already an MCU connection. Because the Necro Sword, the all black, that Gore, Christian Bale uses in Thor Love and Thunder, that was created by Knull. Well, yes, but not in the MCU, it wasn't. So I don't believe that we're about to see this Knull in this Venom movie cross over into the MCU. I don't think that's what we're about to see. I'm not against that. I just don't think that's what Sony's doing. But apparently he's going to become the big bad that apparently characters like Kraven and...
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Morbius.
There we go.
May team up. I don't think you'll ever see Jared Leto back. But maybe they'll have to create some other formidable characters that can join forces with Kraven. That's as long as Kraven doesn't suck. And stand up to Knull. Now, there's still a big question going on out there. Who is playing Knull? There are 2 primary theories. One is Norman Reedus from Boondock Saints and the zombie show.
Yeah.
What's it called? Why am I
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, that's it. The zombie show. The more predominant theory is that Andy Serkis is playing Knull. Of course, Andy Serkis is completely connected to this unit. He directed the last one. Right? And he's great at playing these types of characters. So I'm honestly completely good. If it does end up being Norman Reedus, I think he'd be great at it. If it does end up being Andy Serkis, I'm completely good with that too. I think both are great. So I'm completely down. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mando. Guys, I've got to tell you about something that changed my whole body care game. Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Now, I first heard about Mando last year when they offered to become a sponsor of the show, and I was honestly skeptical. I mean, a deodorant can't really control odor for 72 hours, can it? But after using it myself, I am a believer. You can use it anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. It's clinically proven to keep you smelling fresh for up to 72 hours without any irritation. I'm loving the clover wood scent, but they've got options like bourbon leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and even unscented if you prefer to go stealth mode. I like to use it after the shower, before the gym, or even important meetings. It's that reliable. And right now, Mando's got a killer deal. New customers get $5 off their best-selling starter pack with my exclusive code Campea. That's over 40% off. Just go to shopmando, that's shopmando.com, and use the code Campea. Seriously, guys, if you want a deodorant that's aluminum-free, baking soda-free, and just works better than anything else you've tried, it's time to make the switch to Mando. So don't wait. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. Head over to shopmando.com and use the code Campea and get $5 off your starter pack. Trust me, you're going to love it. That's at shopmando.com. Go and check it out now. Guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? The director of Venom 3 is just confirmed. Knull will continue after Venom. Knull is going to be a huge villainous background in this cinematic universe. But how are they going to handle that? What people are going to be there to stand up to Knull? And who is going to play Knull? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.